Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, and L'chaim. Tonight is Rosh HaShanah, Yom HaDin. It's the day that all of mankind was created, and the day that all of mankind is judged. So, what is so special about this day? Last week at Shul, I gave a Dvar Torah, and I want to repeat one aspect of that I found very, very interesting. Typically, historically, the new year is celebrated either in the autumn or the spring equinox. Some differences come with societies or groups like the Greeks, who celebrate in January after their god Janus or Junus. But for the most part, most New Years throughout history have always been celebrated at the autumn or spring equinox. So what is an equinox? The equinox is a day when the sun is angled a specific way at the world. So for example, the autumn equinox, the sun directly hits the equator of the earth, meaning that there's equal light on both the northern and southern hemispheres. Now, what's very interesting about this is that the Jewish nation, we celebrate our Rosh HaShanah, our New Year, because HaShem said, on the 7th month after you leave Egypt, it will be the Yom HaTruah, the day of blowing the shofar, your New Year, your Rosh HaShanah. So we don't have it based on, he didn't say it's going to be based on the autumn equinox when the sun is perfectly aligned. He said on the 7th month after you leave Egypt. It just so happens to be that is the autumn equinox. That is the day that the sun perfectly hits the equator of the earth, splitting the light equally between the northern and southern hemisphere. Why is that so beautiful? Because in Kabbalah and in Chassidus, we understand that HaShem is attributed as the sun, or the sun is symbolic of HaShem, and the moon or the earth, the receiving aspect, is symbolic of us, the Jewish people. So on the day of Rosh HaShanah, the day that the sun perfectly divides the world with its equal light on both sides, we are seen equally by HaShem. And it says in the Gemara, I believe I heard this from Rav Biderman, Melech Biderman, who said that on this day, the simplest man and the greatest sage are seen equally. So it aligns with what we're seeing in the equinox, that everything on this day is judged and seen equally. So we have the power, all of us, to be as the greatest tzaddik. And we should make sure that we use this power. We ask for what we need, and we see ourselves in a good light. Because on the day of judgment, the most important thing is how you judge yourself. So, Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, and may we all be judged for a beautiful, sweet, and healthy New Year.